Why can't
Yeah, why do you look like...
Put your face in the middle of it.
You look like a boomer taking a selfie, bro. You're just like...
I could do a recreation.
Do you want to do that too?
Yeah, no, we need to do the you're sucking me off and I'm not giving you eye contact.
Or it's like this.
Yeah, no, just stand above your laptop, and then in the bottom of your window, I'll just put, I showed you my dick, answer me.
There, let's just do it like this.
The following program is hosted by immature, irreverent, obnoxious, and often disgusting young men. Listener discretion is advised.
This time on Nude Clan, we bring forth the master list of the games we have left for the podcast and what we've played this last month.
Shall we play a game?
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Nude Clan, the video game podcast that peaks like no other. I'm your host, Caleb Schweiss.
It's all downhill from here. I'm Joe.
I'm Zach.
I'm A4. What I was laughing at, Zach, was Schweiss said the preamble, and then immediately just went, like, not in the mic, but it was just... I hope to God that picked up at some point so that, like, the theme song just... Oh, my God, yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, so we're all recording remotely because I got a promotion at my job, and my schedule is really not conducive to us meeting on our normal day.
All the promotion means for Schweiss is a demotion for Nude Clan.
Yeah, that's actually pretty accurate, yeah.
Fucking sellout, man.
Luckily, we're blowing the show up, so I guess that won't matter for too long.
Yeah, it won't matter we'll only have to suffer through a horrible scheduling for however long we keep on having to delay recording.
Yeah, as long as we just keep limping this horse.
Yeah.
We're just driving this thing till the hubcaps fall off and the gas runs out.
We'll get there in 4 years or so.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
the show. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, A4.
I was going to say the show is going to be like that scene at the beginning of Sonic 2 where, like, we're driving the show and it's getting, like, dismantled live in front of us so it doesn't crash into that kid.
There you go.
Yeah.
So last time, I'm glad I paused for that.
Hold on,
Last time on what?
Last time, hey, I believe in dramatic pauses. Let me dramatically pause. Last time, we discussed the games that we had to beat for the rest of the show. And on the audio version of the podcast, if you saw it live, you would know it was different. But on the audio, like the published version of the podcast, we gave an impartial list because afterwards, and this was discussed a little bit on After Dark, we found out that there were actually a lot more nominees to the games that we had to play. So we did actually put those out, and we officially have the full list of games that we are going to play from now and what we're going to end the show on. And the games are slightly different for each host because of, like, you know, sharing certain games with each other. I fucking stop. Whatever you're doing on the stream right now, you need to stop right now. I can't finish a thought when people are fucking distracting me like that.
I don't know. I go to get my Please Be Patient, I Have Autism hat because they made a Sonic reference, and I just come back to Schweiss's tits.
I come back to Schweiss almost coming.
Yeah.
On stream, live on stream. Anyway, okay, here's the games. Here's the games that we have left. Caleb and Zach are going to be reviewing Bad Boys. The
I'm
classic.
so fucking excited. Like, I've never been so excited for a AAA fucking title. Ever.
Yeah, I'm pumped.
Ever.
That
That's
one-
what you consider AAA.
Shut up.
that one was nominated by Jake Julian.
You fucking bastard.
A4 and I are going to be destroying Valkyria Chronicles. The entire team will be reviewing and is ready to review Hooters Road Trip. Zach and A4 are going to be doing a review of Celeste. Zach and myself are going to be doing a review of Stray.
We are.
And that was Felicia Nomiko, I believe, her nominee.
Was Valkyria Chronicles also her? I forget. Or no,
We'll
Celeste
find
might have
out
been hers.
before,
I think Celeste was hers.
was
No,
Celeste hers?
no. Wasn't that on her list?
Here's the problem. I put the names after Valkyria Chronicles. I started putting the names down of who nominated these things, but when I'm looking at this list raw right now, I don't see it. And I'm sorry. Thank you for nominating it, whoever you were. And hopefully when we actually do the episode, we will say
The
who
problem
nominated.
is too is like we've like when games are beaten they get taken off, and so we don't have the name on there anymore because
No, they're in
gone.
the done pile. I'm looking at a Trello board. That's Trello.com.
there's a done pile.
Yeah. So you can see it on some of them, but that was like early in the list. I wasn't putting the names, and then later I started putting the names. Okay. All four of us, and I don't know how I'm going to get a hold of this game because I don't want to pay for it on Steam. All four of us are going to be playing Metal Gear Rising Revengeance.
Oh, dude, I found that at a local like video game store for like $15, so I just picked her up.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
it can't possibly be that expensive for PS3.
Yeah, dude, I'm
but,
sure you
like,
can find it for cheap, dude.
Yeah. Mine
Yeah.
online wasn't that much. It was under 20. Pretty sure. So
Yeah.
Yeah, so Metal Gear Solid Revengeance. And then A4 and myself are going to be doing Super Metroid, thanks to Fringe Philosopher. By the way, Metal Gear Rising Revengeance was A4 Extreme's
bucket list
Uber
game.
bucket
one.
list title.
Have you played that? You're just forcing us to play it with you, or is it a game you've wanted to play?
Oh, I've beaten that game a few times.
Yeah,
I
he
love
didn't
that
get the
game.
rule of game you always wanted to play, but haven't.
Like, I'm not mad about it. Like, it looks
No.
fun, but I just was curious because you quote
okay.
it a lot, so I figured you'd played it.
A lot of people like that game, so I kind of figured.
I'm excited to be
I thought the
president.
rule was either games we always wanted to play for the show or games that we've already beaten and want to get a chance to review on the show.
It doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah.
What does it
Yeah,
matter anymore?
it's done. Yeah, what's done is done.
We can look back in the text chain for months and find the answer, but we won't.
Yeah, we won't.
A game that is not necessarily required, but I will be playing it, and I hope you
I'll
will
play
be
it too.
Halo 5.
Yeah, because if you played and beat it, none of us else do. We're not reviewing it, so
Yeah.
Well,
Halo
I have
5
the capacity
Guardians.
to play and review Halo 5, so
yeah.
I'll do that.
I can get an Xbox to play it.
I have an Xbox, and I haven't used it once, and this is a reason. This is something to live for, you know?
My father-in-law got my wife an Xbox One so she could play games with him, and then she proceeded to never use it. So we have an Xbox One,
Nice.
and I have the capacity to get Game Pass very cheap. So
I have an Xbox One S.
Dude, that's
So-
sick. My dad got me a license plate from the prison he's in. So like,
sweet.
that's a good hookup.
yeah.
All right.
I'm just kidding. He doesn't give me shit, so like it's fine. I was just kidding. It was a joke.
Except for a hole in your heart.
Then, hope you guys are ready for this. Parasite Eve 3,
Who's playing that?
third birthday will be me and Caleb Schweiss.
Ooh.
And
But I was also
the original
Yeah.
God of War. Oh, yeah, an A4. Oh, that's why. Okay.
Because they won
So
twice.
It was
didn't
me and
Yeah.
A4, and I believe Schweiss put himself in as a. I think it was. Oh, yeah, nominated
it
twice.
was on 2 polls.
Yeah. Don't let me
Yeah.
over. Yeah. That's when you cut me off, A4. Okay.
Sorry,
Don't cut me off in the
but-
middle of a good thought. You cut me off when I'm being stupid.
I will say I have not played Parasite Eve 1 and 2, so I will, since they are on PlayStation 3 as like PS1 classics, I will make the effort to try and
Nice.
play through the first 2 so I understand what the fuck's going on the third birthday.
Good luck. Not good luck to.
I've always
enjoy-
meant to play them. It's So I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah, but number
I
three,
can play Third Birthday on my my Vita.
number three is it's something else story wise. I'll tell you that.
I know it's the black sheep, mostly because they like over sexualize Aya Bree, which they technically didn't do in like the first 2 games.
Yeah, I mean her.
Like, isn't there like a mechanic in that game where like the more damaged you are, the more your clothes disintegrate?
Now, is it true that all beautiful women are over sexualized immediately?
If things are as they should be, yes.
Yes. I think the problem people had with the Third Birthday, besides any weird plot shit, which I don't know yet, is that Aya Bree used to be like one of the poster child, like strong female characters that like wasn't overtly sexualized.
You can be
all
strong
the
and have your
goddamn
tits
time.
out. That's bullshit.
Look, I'm not saying
strong and I'll
that
have my
she's.
tits out.
What
I'm
do
not
we
saying
mean
I
by
want to see her
strong?
naked. I just mean like from
You
what I
mean
remember
flat,
hearing.
two-dimensional video game character with hardly any depth. Then, if you count that as strong, then sure.
I mean,
The
yeah,
discourse I remember hearing on YouTube videos and all this other shit was she was a female character that wasn't like a sex object like Lara Croft or whatever the fuck. So the fact that the Third Birthday just goes above and beyond with like, look, her clothes disintegrate the more damage she takes was like a kick in the balls to the true fans. But I also don't give a shit about that stuff. So
yeah, I mean, the best armor set that I have is like it's like an outfit that's tattered. So, and it's like the highest armor grade, which makes no sense to me, but that's what I'm wearing.
I mean, I'm a chauvinist, so I have no problem with any of this.
Yeah,
It's
no,
just
I mean,
like,
we're all pigs, so I guess
yeah.
it's fine. It's just, I mean, yeah, I don't know if I would call her character in one a strong character necessarily. Like, Joe,
I'm
we
just
played
going
that
by-
game.
I'm going by-
strong.
Yeah, like,
I'm going by
what?
I'm going by pre 2014 pre Gamergate discourse on female characters in video games
Okay,
that
so
I saw
you're-
from
all-
like G4 and YouTube.
All that sounds like to me is main character of a video game that's female that isn't sexualized,
Yeah.
and we're
Yes.
just calling that a strong character.
That's not
Well,
a
that's what it
strong
always
character.
was. I never said that these arguments were good, Joe. I never said that they had any depth to them.
No, yeah, I'm hearing that though, and I just want to tear it down with every
Good, as you
fiber of my
should.
being.
Yeah.
Look, I'm in the same camp. I actively ignore video games that have ugly female main characters. I still have not played Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice because the main character is a fucking dog.
I mean,
but that's beside the point.
the hard part about that is that it's the girl that plays her actually looks like that. So I'm like, it's not like where we have a situation like Horizon Zero Dawn Forbidden West where they intentionally make her fat and ugly.
That's
As opposed
also
to
another game
skinny
I
and
actively
ugly.
ignored because
As
the main
opposed to
character's not hot.
As opposed to
But the
skinny
best-
and ugly in the first one.
Listen. The best part about that 3D model is if you zoom in, you get to see her tits.
I mean-
so like they knew what they were doing.
I can do
They
that
knew
for
what they were
free on the internet with any woman who looks way infinitely hotter than her.
That's fair, but
Yeah, but
it's a
Just
tip.
saying.
if you ever want to see female Cody with tits, now you
Ew.
can. Nowhere
like,
else has that.
It's like, whose tits do I want to see? Girl who plays Eli or whatever the fuck from Horizon Zero
Halo
Dawn?
Infinite.
Yeah.
Aloy.
Do I want to see?
Aloy.
Do I want to see the girl who plays Horizon Zero Dawn lady's tits, or do I want to see Stoya's tits?
To be fair, though, I've heard that is
here's
a
the
fun
deal.
game.
What the
So
fuck's
Why
a
not
story?
both?
Stoya's a porn star.
Oh.
Very, very attractive porn star. Or she
Why not-
was
why
10 years
not
ago.
both?
She's probably not aged gracefully.
Hashtag
No.
all tits are great.
Yeah, agreed.
As someone who likes big boobs and small boobs, I agree with that.
Yeah, I'm same. Everybody in this
Yeah,
room.
dude. You heard it first here on Nude Clan. All tits.
Well, there was like a green. Someone
Except
posted
my
like
tits. I
So,
want
no,
them
someone posted a green text that was like, this guy was talking to like a prophet, and he's like, "What's better, big boobs or small boobs?" And the guy said, "If you had $5 in bills and you had $5 in quarters, which one would have more weight? However, which one would have more worth?"
Oh, there you go. That sounds
Yeah.
like something what President Hinckley would say, or
He did. I remember his statement about breasts. It was amazing.
The sermon on the sermon on the mound. Anyway,
that was part of the third tablet of 10 Commandments. It was on the 10 through 15. Those are the awesome ones.
So Parasite Eve 3 was nominated by Sean and Fringe Philosopher, by the way. We were going to have Fringe Philosopher on this month, but our schedules fucked everything up. So
Yeah, sorry, bro.
Fringe.
Sorry, Fringe.
We'll get you on at some point.
We'll make it work.
God of War is being played. That's a Dead Islander nominee.
The original God of War, not
Original God of War.
God of War PS4.
Not God of the Last of Us War
But,
for PS4.
Zach and I are going to be playing that. I already started that.
I have not, but I have it. Like, I borrowed a PS3 because mine died, so I'm gonna do Revengeance in that in a row because then I can just give them back.
How do
those,
you
HD re-releases of the PS3?
I have that. That's what I have.
I also have those and the PSP ones as well.
If you get the PlayStation, like the super tier of PlayStation Plus, and I got it because both Stray and God of War were free on them.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it was like the difference in price to get
it's like $15
the
or
Super
something like
PS3 or a PlayStation Store thing versus buying those two games. It was actually like it's kind of a wash. So it was like, well, fuck it.
Yeah. How do you feel about that game so far? By the way,
I've only played up to the first boss, so I can't really get like a good hold on it yet. I do know that like one certain crossing of a certain little thing was driving me absolutely fucking nuts.
Walking across that fucking
that one board.
I remember it.
You can't do platformers, bro.
It's a cut. So
I think I played that last like 10 years ago, and I know exactly what you're talking about. It's like, fuck, go slow.
Yeah, it's go slow, and then like, oh yeah, hit the button.
Yeah. Did you do the sex mini game?
By the way,
not yet.
Oh,
by the way, Jake in the chat says Stoya doesn't have tits. We just went over this. All tits are beautiful.
All tits are great.
The sex game, isn't the sex game on one like on the boat?
I'm not off the boat.
I don't remember, but I know that the sex game for that one is like you watch the vase like shake to the side, then it falls off.
Spoilers.
I'm fighting the Kraken right now. That's it.
Isn't it a Hydra?
Or Hydra, sorry.
It's a Hydra.
It's a fucking big lizard with 3 heads.
Bitch.
Yeah, this is the Greek mythology cast.
Yeah, get out
where
of here.
We just school the idiot.
We're ultimate Greek mythology. It's a Hydra.
Yeah.
Are we going to do the ultimate Greek god bracket where we decide which Greek god is the coolest?
Aphrodite #1, throat goat, baby. Throat goat.
I'm going with who's the god of? It's not Bacchus. What's the god of wine?
It's Bacchus. Oh no, it is Dionysus. Yeah, you're right.
Bacchus is Roman, isn't it?
I think so.
I don't
know,
dude. I'm a fucking idiot.
It's an item in Final Fantasy 12 and on where it casts like haste on you or something.
I believe it's Boraicho. Is that right?
Oh, Boraicho.
That's a Mortal Kombat. That's a Mortal Kombat character.
Mortal Kombat reference for the fucking win.
All right. All of us.
Boraicho in Spanish is like drunkard, so that's why they called him that.
Borrachar is
sure.
Be drunk or something.
I like how you can throw up in the Mortal Kombat Deception and people would like slip on it and slide towards you so you can beat the shit out of them. It's Borracho.
I need to know that verb a little bit more. I'm not sure how to.
Yeah, you should learn it for Schweiss.
For Schweiss.
And Schweiss just drunkenly nods like right in front of the camera, like.
All right. All 4 of us are set to finally finish out the Halo series with Halo Infinite.
I started that last time I had COVID.
I can buy the campaign. I can, and I guess I will buy the campaign so we can get some closure.
Dude, honestly, Halo Infinite's fun, A4. I know you were like bitching about it, but I enjoyed. Actually, I heard there might be a 7, but so I really enjoyed. I've enjoyed what I've played so far.
Yeah, but it's made by women, so it's only going to be like 70% as good as any other Halo game.
Oh my god! I think all the Halos are made somewhat by women. I don't believe they were an all-male staff on any of them.
No, I think the first one's straight testosterone. Halo Combat Evolved is straight.
I thought
I played Halo 1 and my dick grew 2 inches.
There were some women.
Yeah, I don't remember female names. There was some like androgynous, some like
Dynamite Drop-In, Monty. That broadcast school is really paying off.
Yeah, I remember some like Kelly's, and I'm like, it's probably a dude. You know, some of those
could be
middle ground
Courtney,
names.
Camille.
So what's the next game after that? What's the next game?
Okay, all right. Let me do this shit. Okay, Live Alive or Live Alive. I don't know how to say it.
It's actually Live Alive.
Oh, Live Alive.
That's the dumbest
Going by the
version.
Nintendo Direct when they announced that shit, I think it's Live Alive.
I'm actually super stoked for that because, I mean, I bought that already. But, like, watching the trailer, and then I kind of, like, angry ass Black Dude and moderately upset Black Dude now. He was, like, kind of talking it up. And I'm actually like super stoked to play this.
He's
game.
the one
I
who
think it's gonna be
nominated
fun.
it. So.
Yeah,
it was always one of the big Super Nintendo RPGs that never made its way out of Japan until just recently when this came out.
So I've been watching.
It's kind of like the original Octopath Traveler, just minus the fact that like all the characters don't really come together like an Octopath Traveler. But you're still playing
spoilers,
like a bunch of different.
I haven't played it yet.
Well, you'll see. It's supposed to be really good.
So I've been watching this like guy on YouTube that like talks about like good like Switch RPGs or like RPGs in general that you should like pick up that are like sleepers. So that's been super dope, and that was one of them he talked about.
Give him a shout out. Is it Bro Productions or
no? It's like Hallowed Be Thy Game or something like that. Is the one I watched.
Okay, I'll have to look him up.
But yeah, I was like, it was dope. He was like saying what he really enjoyed, and that was one of them. I was like, okay, like I mean, I've gotten like a few different like, people saying it's good, so I'm stoked on that one. I think that one's gonna be sick.
Yeah,
And then
I will not be joining for that. Sorry.
Nope, he will not.
That's okay.
I won't be joining for that either, but I do plan on getting that remastered at some point.
The next game, by the way, is I believe it's mine. Is it mine? And one of our, well, I can't remember if it was me or you, Zach. I think it was me though. Ocarina of Time.
That's everybody.
That was you. That was everyone, but that was your nomination.
Okay, that was my nomination because there's another similar game coming up that I wasn't sure if it was mine or yours. Because they're both games that I wish I had played for years and years. I played like 3 hours of Ocarina of Time, and I'm like, this is a great game.
You've never beaten Ocarina of Time?
I've never beaten Ocarina of Time either. I actually looked at my I have it on 3DS, and I have like 4 or 5 hours into it. And so I was like, okay, well, I'm going to restart it.
Same for me. Never beat it.
How the fuck?
Yeah, we just got our gamer cards taken away.
I don't like Nintendo, man.
Yeah.
I just, it was one of those games that like I played it when I didn't really play very many video games, and I picked it back up and I was like, I don't fucking know where I'm supposed to be in this, so I just stopped playing it.
That makes sense.
So on that note, though, this is not an Uber game, but the sequel to it, the direct sequel to it, is to be played by Caleb Schweiss and Zach.
Sweet. So we'll continue the story, and if Joe wants to continue the story, he can.
I can also join the Majora's Mask thing because I also have it on 3DS.
I bought that
pressure me now. I'm going to be the only one who doesn't fucking play Majora's Mask. You fuckers.
Yeah.
All right.
I bought it on 3DS as well. You can get it on Switch if you download like that N64 emulator they have on there, pay for it or whatever. You can play
it on the
N64.
I know Ocarina is. I don't know if Majora's yet though.
I
thought so. I can find.
I bought both of them physically on the 64, thinking I was gonna like be a big bro dog and help out, but apparently everybody else has it. So, but I own them now.
They are only some of the most popular games ever
made.
made.
Yeah, they're fucking expensive. Like you might as well own them.
I know. I know. I paid them. I paid for them.
So Grandia 2 was nominated by Jake Howland, and it's supposed to be played by A4 and Jake, who doesn't count.
Yeah.
I guess he said he was confused because we had Jake on a couple times in a row after the restructure, and that's when he threw it in there. And he's like, you don't have to do it with Jake. And I'm like, no, it's already done. We'll do it with Jake.
Yeah.
I don't want to play it, so...
There is a Grandia 1 and 2.
Count.
There is a Grandia 1 and 2 HD remaster that came out for like Switch and PC and stuff, so I will definitely be playing it on that.
Knights of the Old Republic was a DK Asuna nominee, and that one is to be played by Caleb Schweiss and Zach right after they're done beating Majora's Mask.
Yeah. Majora's Mask you can get on the N64 emulator on Switch.
Oh, it is on there. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you want to play it with an equally bad controller, but for different reasons, now you can.
Well, unless
you buy the Pro controller.
Unless you have this bad boy for the Switch.
What the fuck? Why would you buy
for
that?
Switch?
Yeah, it's always
you
sold
guys-
out, but
this
the
is
one
an
time I
audio
caught it when it
podcast.
wasn't sold out. And
He's
I got
holding
it
an
for Switch.
N64 controller for the Switch. What the
That's
fuck?
fucking awesome, bro.
No,
Yeah, when they
dude.
came out with the NES and the Super NES
That's cool. I don't
thing
give
for
a
Switch,
shit.
they put out NES and SNES controllers for Switch. In fact, the NES ones,
I'd like the
the NES ones are actually technically Joy-Cons. They have the little rail on the side, so you can plug them into the side.
Huh.
And then when they came out with the N64, when they put out an N64 controller, unfortunately, it kept selling out. But
Oh.
now it's a little easier to get.
So wait, is it better or worse than the Switch's normal controller? Like, does it
I
function?
mean, it functions, yeah.
Okay, then it's better.
I don't have any analog drift yet. I don't know if this stick is better than the original N64 stick because those things are flimsy as shit. But
yeah.
it was just nice getting this because then it's like I'm playing Mario Kart 64 and it's like, yeah, I'm feeling it. Like I'm back at like 8 years old playing Mario Kart 64 with this stupid piece of shit.
Yeah, your thumb is like down to the bone after like track three.
They just put Mario Party 1 and 2 on that fucking thing, so like the palms of my hands are going to be destroyed.
Bro,
Yeah.
all I need
It's
is that
over.
controller, and I need them to release Turok on that emulator so I can
Yeah.
just play it.
I saw.
Well, just keep your Zach. I would say keep your eyes peeled on the Twitter account Cheap Ass Gamer. They usually
No,
tweet
I
out
have
when
an
like,
N64 version of Turok. My N64 just doesn't work.
no, but I mean like Cheap Ass Gamer usually tweets out when the N64 controller for Switch is like back in stock. If you don't care about wasting $50 on that fucking thing, you
I
can-
don't. Ask my girlfriend. I have no problem wasting money, and she'll tell me all the time. I have
Yeah.
no problem.
Yeah.
No problem wasting money.
I believe it.
So I could play Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask on my 3DS and get all the gyro controls and all that jazz and like extra buttons and you know the non-headache version of that. Or I could play it on the N64 thing on the Switch and just go back to 1998 again. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta get some Mountain Dew and Taco Bell, bro, and you just gotta.
Bruh. How about some Splode?
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
If you do, you should like redo your room to like
I
a
mean,
90s room. So you
They
can
do
just,
sell
like,
Surge. They do sell Surge again. So
They do on Amazon. You can buy it and Burger King for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know why I don't know if it's a Burger King exclusive.
Well, Burger King is
so-
fucking trash, and they have Surge. Bullshit.
That's why. That's why.
Not
they could
according
do
to
it.
the great fast food debate. I'm pretty sure Burger King, or at least to me, I like Burger King better than some of its contemporaries.
Ah, no, dude.
If you can get good Burger King, yes, but can you?
By the
get
way, that
good
Ghost
Burger
Pepper
King?
Whopper, Whopper's great. I really like that fucking thing.
I'll never know because I hate Burger King.
The regular
lost.
Angry Whopper was pretty darn good. I remember that. That was
Angry
pretty
Whopper's also good. Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, the only one I remember is the 5 alarm, and I asked the guy, "Hey, is this actually hot?" He's like, "Oh, it's pretty hot." And then he came out while I was eating it. He was like, "It's pretty hot, right?" And I was like, "No, it's not hot at all. I mean, it's good, it's tasty, but it's not fucking
No,
hot."
I want
The,
my money back.
Yeah,
The Diablo sandwich at Arby's was also good, by the way. I had that recently.
I won't even feel this coming out of my asshole. I want it to like burn. I want it to be like,
Yeah.
I want to feel my
For an
asshole
extra
like
2 hours.
sealing closed from the heat. It's just like,
Dude, that is exactly why I don't eat spicy food anymore. Like, I'm
cauterized.
fucking like
Yeah,
Your
dude, I'm the
butthole's
same way.
cauterized closed.
It hurts, bro. It hurts so
it's
bad.
not the pain of the mouth, and I don't
It's
really
the asshole.
ever have stomach issues with it. It is always it coming out, dude, and it's like
Yeah, I mean, you're afraid.
I'm-
I've never been afraid to shit before, but I had some Indian food. My girlfriend's like, I want medium, and I'm like, are you okay? Like, I'm in pain. It sucked, bro. It was
yeah.
terrible.
I'm getting old to where I'm getting heartburn real bad for spicy stuff. So
me
I'm like,
too, bro.
fuck,
Dude, me too.
I got to give it up. It sucks.
Bro, just take a Meprazole, bro. Just shoot some over the counter Meprazole.
I had to buy antacid tablets the other week, like because I was getting bad heartburn. I'm like, what's happening to me? This
Welcome to
sucks.
the Ultima Nude Clan, where we're all over 30s now.
yeah, it'll be the
And you
little
get
thing.
a heartburn at 25, and it's bullshit.
It is good that we're ending the show when we are, because we do have the pre-roll that says disgusting young men, and we're starting to just become men.
Yeah, I was gonna say, where does that cutoff happen? Because I'm gonna be 33 in
30.
a couple months here.
It stops
so.
at 30, and we're all over it right now. So
yeah.
it's over.
I think, Zach, right? You are?
I'm 31, October 2nd.
October. He's 31. October.
October 31.
October Traveler.
October 31. October Traveler.
Okay, we're all playing God of War 2 Ragnarok.
Oh,
I
yeah.
pre-ordered that, bro. It's coming out. Like, get it Wednesday. I get it.
Fuck. I forgot I have a digital copy, and I bought the, like, epic tier pricey as fuck edition, and it comes with a digital copy, and I'm like, I kind of want to go buy a special edition for the fucking thing, because they're doing this lately where they'll have like the case and shit, but you don't actually get the disc. It's fucking dumb. It's fucking stupid. So I mean,
that's when the PC
Joe,
guy...
I will not be playing God of War 2
He
Ragnarok.
doesn't have a PS5.
What?
I don't have a PS5.
This was agreed upon.
This was never agreed
Years
upon. I always said I'm not playing
We
that
said
game.
we're playing that
Like-
second one as soon as it comes out.
And I said I don't have a PS5, so I'm not playing
And
it.
and
unless
Schweiss,
it comes to PC.
all Schweiss has been doing has been giving you reminders for buying that PS5, bro. What you
and I
doing?
don't want one, so it doesn't matter.
Why don't
It doesn't
you want
have
one?
games.
It's beautiful.
It doesn't have any games
It's
on
got
it.
all
is
the PS4
beautiful.
games. Yeah, how awesome
Yeah,
is
I
the
have
loading?
a PS4 already.
Yeah, but the loading times, you have no idea, dude. It's like,
Yeah, I have a
Dude,
PC.
loading times are fucking long.
Yeah, I have a
84?
PC
84?
that doesn't have loading times. So
Did
what's
you
your point?
vote for the Super NES as the greatest game of all, or the greatest console of all time, or the PS2?
No, I voted for PS2.
Oh, is it because it was backwards compatible?
Yeah.
Huh, interesting.
The problem
So-
is that I don't need to buy a $500 console that doesn't have any games when I already have all the games that it
It's-
would have on it
it's-
on the PS4.
it's going to have a game soon, though, and it's not going to be one you have on the PS4.
Yeah, and then they're going to put it on PC in like March probably.
Are they gonna? Is it going to be on PS4 or is it a 5 exclusive? I don't know.
I'm assuming
I
it's a
don't
5
know.
exclusive, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying. The PS5 as a console, the number of actual exclusives it has that are only available on PS5, there are 5 games, soon to be 6. That
Is
thing has. I'm dead serious. There's only 6 exclusives on that fucking thing.
Is Ragnarok going to be
No,
exclusive?
it's gonna be on PS4.
It's going to be on PS4.
But it's gonna be PS4. But just a spoiler, it's gonna blow up your PS4 Pros
Oh yeah,
because my Pro is a piece of shit. Like,
yeah, dude.
ridiculous.
If Resi 3 is any indicator, your PlayStation is going to be screaming while it plays this thing. Like
Just
Resident
wait till
Evil
it comes
3
out on PC in March, and then I'll just, I'll just play it.
my
then.
PS4, dude. The last game I actually like graphically pushed it on was Stray, because Stray's got like some intense graphics, and it was fucking dying on Stray.
Oh, that's
going to
be a problem. Yeah, I just remember Resident Evil 3. I was like, man, those zombies look really, really shitty. And then it's like, beep, 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 shuts off, overheated. I'm like, oh.
Dude, mine would do it in the middle of boss fights on Resi 3. So I'd be like fighting the nemesis, and he'd be like, beep, 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 beep. And I'm like, no, you're going, you're pushing it. And so I just keep going until I couldn't, and then it would shut off. And
See, that's weird because I didn't have any problems with my PS4 when I was playing Resident Evil 2 Remake for the first time.
My
2 is
4 didn't
different.
have problems with 2. But my PlayStation, I played it on my PlayStation, like regular PlayStation. But then I got a Pro, and my Pro overheats too. And it's like, you're new. Why are you
I don't know.
overheating already? It's fucking.
I've had
bullshit.
I've had a vanilla PS4 since like 2014, and it's the only
same.
time it's ever overheated and crashed was like once randomly during Final Fantasy 15, and that's like it.
Dude, mine is.
has only done
Gotta
it when
commit
I've been
suicide.
playing like a regular DVD. Like that's the only time it's ever like freaked out.
It's like, what is
Yeah,
this?
like,
It's like too old.
and it only did it like a couple times. Like I was just trying to play like a Seinfeld DVD, and it was like and then it shut off.
Joe's got his like.
Anyway,
And I thought it died on me.
It would
but
also
it was
shut
fine.
down if I was watching a
Anyway,
Seinfeld DVD.
if God of War Ragnarok is going to also be on PS4, then maybe I'll like rent it and play it or something.
Oh, you
but
gay. Come on, rent it.
It's in his name.
why would I
Game
want
Force.
to own it on a console that it's not made for? That doesn't make any sense.
Because you don't
You
want the
play it on
console.
the console it's made for.
Yeah, exactly. You're the reason.
It was made. Well, okay, because it was made for PC. It's gonna get
Look.
I guarantee by this.
For PC.
I guarantee. I would put money on the fact that by this time next year, God of War Ragnarok will be on PC. I'm
Oh
not-
yeah, a
This
year
time next
later.
year, Nude Clay's probably going to be dead in the ground, so you need
That's
to
why I'm
figure
saying I'll
out-
play the PS4 version, but I'm only gonna rent it because I don't care about this new. God
Where
of
do you
War.
rent games from anymore?
Hey, do you not know
Redbox? I don't
anybody?
know. Like
They don't do it. They don't do games. They stopped.
then I will buy it at my local used game store, and then I will sell it back immediately when I beat it. So
Do you not know anybody with a PS5?
no one owns those
Personally?
fucking things because
Okay.
you can't find them, and no one wants one.
3/4 of the
that's-
people here
Yeah,
own one.
yeah.
I was going to say, yeah.
Yeah, but you guys are like a weird edge case. You guys are Sony fanboys.
I just want.
Yeah.
I mean, my PS4 was just dying. Honestly, that's the biggest
Yeah,
reason.
Same.
Well,
But,
okay,
like,
so you didn't even want the PS5 because you wanted the PS5. You needed something to play PS4 games.
I wanted the PS5 for God of War Ragnarok.
My
I know
That's
PS4,
you
the
did.
main reason I want the PS4.
my
or the
PS4
PS5.
literally overheats on fucking Fortnite, dude. That's how sad it's become. Like, it can't even handle Fortnite. It's just an emoji game. That's all it is. It's fucking frying itself over there.
That's weird. My PC runs Fortnite just fine, or it would if I ever launched Fortnite, which I haven't. So
Yeah, it's fun, but you know.
Our next Uber game. Twilight Princess.
That was my vote.
A
So-
last hurrah for Zach.
This is a tough one because I've
So we're
read.
playing 3. We're skipping the GameCube one, but we're playing
Wind Waker's also
3
really good. Just
of the
saying
major
now,
Zelda
but-
games. Twilight Princess being one. By the way, and I just found this out. It was like, you know, when you just forget about things and you don't look into them, and the world changes, and then you find out that the world has changed. You're like, what the fuck happened? Twilight Princess was considered, if you guys remember this, as like the 3rd best Zelda game ever by like
Was it?
most people.
I didn't know that.
Now it's like, oh, that's the forgotten one. It's like the forgotten classic that was.
So Twilight Princess was hyped as shit when it
Yeah.
came out, and
Nobody-
I remember liking it. I remember liking it when I played it when it came out, but like as time went on, like especially when you compare it to like the Wind Waker, which has aged beautifully in the graphics department, Twilight Princess is just like a
So
brown
odd.
muddy mess.
It's so odd because Wind Waker, I remember this pretty fucking well. Like Wind Waker was considered like that one's not that good.
Yeah,
And
it's a
now-
cartoony one, so no one liked
yeah.
it. And then they got the realistic Zelda that everybody wanted. And as time went on, everyone was like, actually, Wind Waker was pretty good, and Twilight Princess is just kind of mid.
Yeah, that's
we'll
what I
find out.
remember too. I remember Twilight Princess. Nobody would shut the fuck up about it when it came out. And
Yeah.
it's like, dude, I've never played a Zelda game. I don't know what you're talking about.
It was I bought that game for my Wii before I had a Wii. So
Also had a weird moment where there was something about like, I remember Skyward Sword coming out, and I remember reading reviews for Skyward Sword, and it was like the second coming of Christ.
yeah, not anymore.
And that I
That
found
was
out
weird.
much later. Oh, yeah, it got really good critical reviews, but the audience really hates it. And I'm like, what?
yeah, I don't remember anyone liking Skyward Sword when it came out.
but
I
do
want
you
to get that
remember
one for.
reading
They
the
did
reviews?
a remaster for Switch that I actually do want to pick up.
Skyward Sword's like all right. It's a
Yeah.
decent game.
That's just interesting. I just haven't dipped my toe into Zelda for
Yeah.
10 years, and I
Yeah.
come out and it's like I fucking like I'm in an alternate universe now, and it's like, okay, all right,
Yeah,
I'm ready for some Twilight
You're
Princess.
a
It
hero
looks
of
beautiful.
time, bro. You fell asleep and you woke up
to
and
be
Ganon
fair-
took over.
To be fair, Breath of the Wild kind of literally like changed everything when it came to
It did,
Zelda.
yeah.
Like once that came out, like everything before was just like, all right, fuck all this. This is the new Zelda now.
Breath of the Wild is beautiful, and the second game, the trailer looks so good. I'm so
I
excited.
bought it
I'm excited for that.
and I unwrapped it, but it has not entered my Switch yet.
I can play it.
I know.
It's a great game.
This one's
It's a good
weird
game.
though with Twilight Princess because I'm reading online the definitive version, like the best version,
Is GameCube?
is the Wii U. That's what everyone's been saying.
Oh yeah, that's what I've heard.
Yeah.
Wii U.
But like,
Which is a little pricey now, sadly.
Yeah,
if you want to
the-
get it with the amiibo.
I think honestly the console is like $100, which ain't bad. I mean, it's kind of a lot for a console that has nothing on it, but
Yeah, that you're gonna play
Yeah.
one game on it.
Yeah, you
But-
want to talk consoles with 0 games, the Wii U is another one. But
yeah, but the game itself is also like $70-$80. So I'm like,
so
I
it
don't know
depends
what to
on
do
it depends
here.
on because there was a version that came with a Wolf Link amiibo that I think unlocked like an exclusive dungeon. But even without that amiibo, it's still kind of pricey.
yeah, but I want to play the best version of it. So now I'm stuck, and I'm
Right.
like, hey, Caleb.
Well, the
Craig's
GameCube
only-
version's way more pricey than either the Wii.
The
or
Wii
the
is
U
like
version,
dirt
so.
cheap, dude. If you guys want to play the Wii
Yeah, well,
version,
that's
why
it was a
I bought
launch
it.
title. Like everyone, I still have the Wii version of Twilight Princess.
did the Wii U get an exclusive? No, it didn't get an exclusive Zelda, did it? They lied about
Nope.
Breath of the Wild,
Nope.
didn't they? Isn't that what it was?
It got a remake of Wind Waker. It got Breath of the Wild came out day and date with the Switch version, and it got Twilight Princess.
It got the neutered Breath of
HD.
the Wild. Yeah, that's right. That's fucking bullshit.
Honestly, no, that version of Breath of the Wild's not even that bad because that's the version I had before I had a Switch, and it like plays completely fine.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Yeah, it there's virtually zero difference between that one and the Switch
It
version.
blew my mind because I didn't realize the Wii U had the Breath of the Wild.
Had games.
I thought it was a Switch. Yeah, a Switch release.
Because at that point, I didn't trust the Switch. Like, I was like, it's the new Nintendo console. There's probably going to be some things wrong with it. And there were, like, some people who were complaining about certain things. And then eventually, when I did get a Switch, I double dipped and got Breath of the Wild on Switch.
Yeah, and then eventually it became only one person in the world complains about it. That's me. Everyone else seems to forget the $70 controllers that don't fucking work like a month into you playing it. And then the only response is their eyes like go deadpan and they're like, it works fine if you get the Pro controller. The fucking mind control. I'm like, do you hear yourself right now? Oh, it's great.
Look,
the Pro controller is the
I'll
greatest
say-
controller I've ever felt. It's like, shut
Look,
the
I'll
fuck
say
up.
it. I'll say it as many. I'll defend the Switch as many times as I fucking have to. I have like 3 pairs of Joy Cons, and only one of them even remotely has drift. And this is years after the fact.
I have a PS5 controller that has drift.
Yeah. I mean,
you told me about that. They fucking I got the PS5. Shout out to Schweiss. Thank you for finding one.
yeah.
But so I went and got a new controller because I wanted to, and I was at GameStop and the guy's like, "Do you want the warranty on it?" And I was like, "No." And he goes, "Listen, dude, it's $15." He's like, "And I wouldn't sell it to you unless I absolutely think." He's like, "I have it." He's like, "They break, and you don't want to pay $70 for a new controller." And I was like, "Okay,
Yeah.
I'll pay the $15."
I mean, I bought 2 because I wanted the black one. Just cause, I just need to own the black. I wish it was a black console. It's kind of disappointing.
I just need to own the black Caleb Schweiss 2022.
The black is mine.
I wish the PlayStation was black as well. The white, I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's such a.
It looks like Seto Kaiba.
It's white on the outside and black on the inside. It's like Jake. I've got Jake sitting over here, it's fucking like ridiculous. Like it's supposed to be the other way around.
At home have no idea. Fucking no idea.
He's yeah. The term is rough.
Don't say it.
Yeah,
we're not allowed to say the W word on here, are we?
I'll go.
It's too close. It's too close. It's too close. Don't fucking say it.
I'll say reverse ice cream sandwich is what it is, and it should be just a regular ice cream sandwich.
It
Although
could just be reverse Oreo. That's a lot less fucking syllables.
I think the reverse ice cream sandwich in my mind is hilarious, though. Just trying to imagine someone trying to eat that. Like, what the fuck is this?
like
the KFC Double Down sandwich where it's just like 2 chicken cutlets as bread. It's just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but they're like greasy and like the skin's falling off or the breading's falling off. And you're like,
I've
how
had
are
a
you
few of
supposed
those
to eat
Double Down
this?
sandwiches.
Yeah. It looks
It's just
like
a Big Mac with the top and bottom bun taken out.
Yeah,
Weird
it's
piece of toast in the middle.
yeah. There you go. It's odd though. I wish it was black. It's disappointing. The PS1, I guess,
Like
wasn't
your
really.
dick?
Yeah, it wasn't really black though either. It was gray and white, I guess, for the little slims. But I don't know, man. Yeah, I want to get the Wii U version, but Craig is the only person I know that has a Wii U, and so
Would he let you borrow it and then let me borrow it?
he probably would. He doesn't
Then
have.
you buy the game for him.
He doesn't have the game.
Well, you'd be buying him a game in exchange for using his Wii U for 2 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then the problem.
What else is he going to be using that Wii U for? Literally nothing.
Yeah, there's nothing else.
What is he, a big fan of Star Fox Zero? Like,
I mean,
Yeah, I don't know.
What's the problem?
Well, the problem is if we have you, me, and Zach. Or wait, no, is Zach supposed to play this one?
yeah, I have it on the Wii.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't have the Wii version.
Are you willing?
I
to
have it
play?
on the Wii. I'm trying to get the Wii U version. So it kind of doesn't matter to me. It would be nice to have some people play the Wii version because that's the one where like pressing the B button to swing your sword is replaced with just waggling the Wii remote. And this was before they had like true motion detection that they do in Skyward Sword. So like it's not accurate whatsoever.
That's
I'm
why.
dead serious. Yeah, like
that's why I don't want to play that one.
we didn't know this back in 2006, 2007 when it came out, but like literally all you're doing in the Wii version is just shaking the remote to swing the sword. It's fucking
No,
It's not ideal,
That's
but
why
I
don't
mean,
want to play that one.
It's funny though.
Well-
I've played that one just a little bit, and I watched as a high schooler. I watched Dylan play that version, and it seems
it's
fine,
not bad. It's just
to
not
be
ideal.
honest. Yeah,
That's
the
fine.
thing that's actually
It'll be
not
fine.
ideal is the television. I don't want to have to play. I might have to go buy a CRT TV somewhere because I was
looking
deal
at.
with that
Don't
delay.
they have like a connection you can do that's like auxiliary to HDMI?
Yes, I have it.
Yeah, you're gonna get. There's a delay. It's
Although
not perfect.
the Wii has component hookup for like 480p or 480i, whatever the better one
Yeah,
is.
it's like the advanced red, white, yellow kind of a deal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's-
don't
it's the
know
red,
if I
green,
go
black.
back to
But my
televisions.
TV doesn't have the connections. For it.
My new TV doesn't have it either. It's like
I'm sure you could find a fucking composite
Oh, wow.
video
Dude,
to
you
HDMI
fucking
adapter.
can't. I was gonna say the TV. I've tried to look for like an older TV like that just to have for like older systems, and you can't fucking find them. And people sell them for like hundreds of dollars. It's bullshit.
What a
And
CRT?
DI and Savers don't accept them anymore.
No,
Like, they
they
haven't
don't.
accepted them for years.
Well, check at Facebook Marketplace. That's where I looked last time.
Were you with me that time, Joe? That they at Savers they told me they weren't going to take my TV, and I waited for the guy to go inside, and I just stuck it outside their door anyway. I can't remember if that was you or that was somebody else.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Like, we don't take these anymore. I was like, oh, okay. And then the guy goes back inside, and I fucking like rush out and just drop it off and leave. Like, you will take it. I don't want this fucking thing anymore. And now I regret it because they're fucking rare. And the one I have is like, there's so much static in it that the sound's all fucked up until I like rub
Is that
down
the one you dropped on your foot to play Earthworm Jim?
It was on my knee, but yeah, that was the one that almost sent me into shock. It's
So-
yeah.
This
So,
was
Just real quick.
Riyadh's. Sorry, go ahead.
No, well, so Joe brought the TV over I got COVID again. So Joe dropped the TV and the PlayStation 2 off for Hooters Road Trip. And I was like, this is fine. I picked it up, dude. I got up to like the top of her stairs and I was like, this is heavier than I thought, and I can't fucking breathe.
Could you imagine if Hooters Road Trip killed one of us?
Yeah.
It's killed
The
someone.
last thing you hear as you fade into black from this mortal coil is, "Hey y'all, welcome to Jacksonville."
Welcome to Jacksonville.
Bro, so
You
I guess,
won.
Third place.
Welcome to Las Vegas, where the wings are hot and the girls are hotter.
dude,
Or whatever the
when
fuck they say.
When I did that first race and then I did the second one and it said "Welcome to Jacksonville" again, I was like, did I fuck up?
Yeah, did something
Did I
wrong?
accidentally go backwards? I
Is
was
this
like,
glitching?
so I
No,
looked
they're
online,
really no. Like
and I
one
was
of the first road trips, you go to like Georgia and then back to Jacksonville, and it's like, what the why?
So I was like looking it up and I was like trying to find it online. I'm like, fuck, I can't do
But
this.
they use the same clip both times.
I know.
So,
All right.
So what I found out was not one person has done a let's play of this game. Like, no one has played this game that's been online. There's nothing online that
There
tells you
is
about the levels.
there is
and I
one
just,
single game facts article on it.
Yeah.
I was just,
That-
I was
there's
panicking.
I think there's a long play on
And it
YouTube.
was like
but that's
this
about
to
it.
Jacksonville, this to Jacksonville, Jacksonville to this. And like it is like a little write up, by the way. He goes, yeah, it's not bad for a $10 game. And of course he wrote it when it came out. This is an old ass fucking web page. But man, whoa. Stay tuned for next week's review of Hooters Road Trip.
Yeah, it's a keeper.
All four of us fucking played it.
A4, I think you should start on the art for that now, because when you open the disc, on the inside is the four girls with their
Oh,
booty
yeah.
shorts.
Animal
I
faces.
think that should be the art, then all, because there's four of them, are four
I'm not going to be able to do like that 3D render shit, but I will definitely
just
draw.
do it in 2D. Yeah, just do it in 2D.
I will definitely draw all of us with huge honking tits. You better believe it.
I think it'd be fucking so fucking funny. Because there's like a blonde one, and then like a redhead one, and then like a black haired one, and then I think there's a brown haired one too. And I was like, it's perfect.
That is
It's
yeah, about
it's
right.
fucking it's perfect.
Yeah. You got to do Welcome to
So you
Jacksonville.
don't want me to
above
draw
it, too.
you as. Yeah, you don't want me to draw you as the girl saying "Welcome to Jacksonville" while she has Phoenix, Arizona on her fucking
Yeah,
shirt.
yeah, I was dying at that. I was like, oh yeah, sure. There was another one where her accent was like
Sure.
totally fucking wrong for the area. I'm like, no, dude, this is ridiculous.
Oh, how about that
What about
southern
the-
accent on that Georgia girl? That
What
was
about
oof.
Hey,
What is-
welcome to Georgia.
Is that the one with the fucked up eye? There is something like. like she said,
I
was
think
like,
the Georgia.
oh,
I think the
poor thing.
Georgia one was the one that was busted. Yeah.
Hey yo, yeah,
Something's wrong with your hooter.
fucking game, dude. Okay, we can't talk anymore
All right,
about it
all right.
because
That's-
we pretty
that's
much just
the-
reviewed it. So like,
You should just call that
we're
the
done.
Hooters Road Trip Review. This is it, right
Yeah,
here.
you got 2 episodes in one.
Yeah. Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne.
Yeah.
That is gifted to us. Our nominee was from Narathmus, and then also someone gave it to Schweiss.
Shinru gave it to me and Craig.
Okay. So
I bought the HD remaster on Steam.
So
I have the PlayStation 2 version of that, but I might just get the remaster version.
I am the only
honestly.
one not required to play this. So
I'm not required
It's
either.
supposed to
It was
be-
given to
it's-
Schweiss and Craig.
no.
Joe, it's supposed to be a hard
was a
RPG, so
nominee.
you're probably better off not playing it. Yeah.
that was a nominee, Zach, but it was given to Schweiss.
Yeah,
And
so I
Craig.
said I would play
so
it
Schweiss volunteered to play it.
because I felt like it was unfair that we made it you, even though you weren't there, and I was
It was
supposed to
true.
play it all along.
It's true.
It's also maybe
Everything.
the oldest outstanding forced entry on the list
Yeah.
at this
Is
point.
it? What's it called? The Xenoblade. Isn't that an outstanding one that's not on the list either?
It's not on the.
No.
I mean, I'm down to review Xenoblade Chronicles, but
I thought
you know.
it was a required game, so I
I don't think so. I think we found something else. I can't remember what happened last time we were
Okay.
here.
we might want to double check that. Not that I want to
Yeah.
add a game to anything, but we want to
This-
make sure
Everything on the community boards, everything in the Patreon Messenger, that has all been dealt with. So
I don't remember what
anything
I don't remember what
else,
the
I'm not sure.
the
about.
stipulations were behind Xenoblade Chronicles. I remember you guys decided on that around the time the remaster came out, and I think that was 2020. So,
Oh, do we have an old ass one that has not been played? Is that what I'm hearing?
Uh,
Is this pre-
Xenoblade
me coming
Chronicles,
back?
yeah, but I mean, I don't remember if you guys. I don't remember if that was just a nomination because the remaster was coming out,
I
or if that
think
was a
Craig
forced
would
entry.
know for sure because he beat it. So we might want to talk.
yeah, I think it might have been something like that where it was one of us. It was like a game that we were supposed to play because we
Oh.
nominated it, not like it was a
Yeah.
forced entry.
Not an audience member. Okay.
It's been on
But
audience
Shin Megami
lists.
Shin Megami Tensei 3 was for sure an old ass fucking forced entry.
That was
he sent you guys the fucking game.
yeah, that was back when Craig and I said the stupid thing of we will play games that you send us, which has not really happened. But now it's become such a part of us. It's almost like Conan Exiles, where it's almost the meme game. It's like the Chrono Trigger of this podcast. Everyone's gonna ask us, "Hey, have you guys done Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne?" Even though they know we haven't yet, but it's in the future.
God damn it! I don't have the audio from that X-Play bit where he's saying we should vote for Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne. The only drops I have are fucking the ones related to Kingdom Hearts from that same thing.
Kingdom Hearts 2 has screwed us again.
Or
Where was Kingdom Hearts 2 during Hurricane Katrina, eh?
By the way, the final game. This is the last game for all of us. I thought this was a great idea, a hilarious idea. The last game that all of us will play and review is the long-awaited Conan Exiles.
We're gonna beat that game, and then we're gonna walk into the desert.
what do you mean going to?
Free.
Me and Schweiss already beat it.
You gotta beat it
last
again,
year.
fuckface. You gotta beat it again.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm going
Well,
back.
this year.
We gotta
It's gonna have
get
to be
a
a group
server and play
effort.
it together
We're
and
gonna
have
play it
audience.
together. We talked about playing
No.
it together.
I'm not saying that because I need you to suffer with me. I'm saying this needs to be a group effort because that's the only reason me and Schweiss even beat the game originally to begin with is because insane people like fucking like Roxa were fucking grinding out all of the necessary quest items for us to finish the game in the first place.
Yeah, true.
We need to get a server and we need to do that once a week and get on together and do that when we got I don't know 3 or 4 months left in the show. That we need to start popping in on that thing once a week because that's
I'm just having PTSD flashbacks for when me and Schweiss first went down into
PTSD.
Yeah, like when we were first playing that shit, one of the bosses you have to face is in the volcano for one of the necessary items to beat the game.
Man, yeah.
And me and Schweiss went in the volcano, and he had the necessary item in his inventory, and there's a lava stream you have to cross with an occasional rock floating by that you can use as a stepping stone. And he dies in the middle of the lava, dropping the necessary quest item. So I'm now I have to go in and fuck. Meanwhile, my thirst meter is draining slowly because you're in a hot area.
You're no
so that
longer
affects your
interested in
fucking. Oh my god!
Thirst meter
Well, I
going
had to
down.
get the fucking the dodecahedron, the purple dodecahedron of whatever the fuck that we
Yeah.
needed to beat the game.
Whatever the fuck.
Okay, this is the only thing that I demand from our server. I don't want to lose my shit when I die. I think that is bullshit.
I think
I don't think it's a true gameplay experience if you don't.
I think
no, because it's all part of the gameplay experience. Because it's all fucking. You can fuck with all of it right there on the opening screen.
Yeah, but the intended experience is that if you die, you drop your shit right there.
No,
I mean we have mounts. We have mounts now. I mean, how much easier can we make this game, Joe? It's
exactly.
No,
you want to
because you
review
still have
Conan
to
Exiles,
fucking
not
start from way the fuck out there. It's not like it's an easy time.
Joe. We're trying to review
mounts,
Conan
bro.
Exiles, not Conan's like fucking
Get the
daycare
fuck
center.
out! I am not playing it unless we do that.
Look, they did nerf the game a little bit. They have like it honestly, there's some weird stuff they added. It's like you have like daily or like quests that you can do where it's like obtain certain items, kill certain bosses. It almost feels like a free to play in some ways, which I'm like, oh man, did they ruin Exiles right before we review it? I don't know for sure yet, but it's still a giant pain in the ass, to be sure. And I think that's only if we allow SPAAACE stuff. So we might just go raw if I can.
I'm not gonna buy SPAAACE.
I already did. But it's
I have
on
SPAAACE, but on PC.
it's on the server. I think I can allow it or not, and I might just turn it off, and that might get rid of that stuff. But, yeah, amazing game. Super excited.
We don't
to play
know
it
that.
again.
We haven't. Nude Clan hasn't reviewed it yet. How can you call it amazing?
Yeah,
Because me and Schweiss already beat it.
I
yeah.
can't wait to give it zeros across the board and just ruin it.
Yeah,
I can't wait for Joe to die and lose all of his shit, and then all of us are just like,
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
dude, I can't. That is the one quality of life difference that is like required.
Don't be a bitch.
Get the fuck out of here, dude. That like triples the gameplay time. Just that. That one thing.
Strange little man.
Yeah, I mean, there was a time where I wanted to cry one night because, like, dude, I was trying to walk my shit up to the new camp, and it was great the first time, no problems. The second time, I fucking go, and there's like a hyped hyena. It's like one of those like corrupted beasts, and it's a hyena, which is a nightmare because they are fucking
and he's running up
fast.
to you, and he's like,
I'm about to fuck you up.
Yeah, dude. No, it's like, and every time they bite you, they cripple you, but this one attacks like triple speed, and so there is no escaping. And it just spawned randomly. It was like the game knew that I was on my last trip, and I lost so much stuff, dude. And it was like, I spent seriously like an hour and a half just going back to that spot trying to find my shit.
Oh my god.
But my favorite part was the first time I died going up there, like I couldn't find my stuff. And then I realized that the mountainous rock that I was next to was actually my rucksack of items because I had so much shit on me that it like made it this like mountain-sized fucking sack, which I thought was hilarious. That and the fact that when you drop slaves before you place them, they're like in a little bag. Like, I fucking love it. But
I do have a hyena sound on here. Okay, that wasn't whatever.
Beautiful. Okay. I don't think we have time to go over what we've been playing, but I think we should be able to go over. Has anybody beaten a game?
Hey, beaten
Beating a game.
Beaten a game. Has anyone here beaten?
I'm pretty sure we've all beaten the game, haven't we?
There we go.
yeah, I think so.
Oh yeah, you fucking ready? Who wants to go first? A4? A4 usually have the most.
What is this? Well, what's the last thing you have down for me, Schweiss?
Oh, I fucking hate you.
Um,
Can we Julius Caesar his ass as the king hog?
I don't want to stab his ass.
Why?
It's like
dick.
instead of the killing stab,
Voluptuous.
it's the stab that makes him come. That one's got to be by his favorite.
Once I come, I
co-host.
lose all my power.
It's like
TMNT Back from the Balls is the last game I have for you, A4.
Wait, you don't have Mosaic Neku Waifus 4?
Mosaic Balls 4 is also on there.
Okay, so after that, I've beaten Celeste,
Okay.
Hooters Road Trip,
Hooters Balls.
and Castlevania.
Oh, Quinn, you played Castlevania.
Castle Balls, yeah. All
I thought you were going to put Ballsovania, but whatever.
All right, so what about you, Zach? What do you got? Last thing you have on here is Food a Dick.
I beat Celeste.
Okay.
I beat Stray.
Alrighty.
And I beat Hooters Road Trip.
Nice. Joe, last thing you have on here is post Shadowbringers and Endwalker.
I beat Stranger of Paradise, Final Fantasy Origins.
Chaos.
What a chaotic mess
chaos.
that game was. Hooters Road Trip.
Also chaos, but for a completely different reason.
Stray. And you got Stray?
Yeah.
Did you type that? Okay. And Valkyria Chronicles.
Oh, you did it, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, last night.
Yeah, I texted a million things.
Hmm.
And then
A4 dunked on him because.
Well, I don't read the chat, says Schweiss.
I read the last one. I didn't say that, so.
Also, to answer Dead Islander in the chat, yes, the OG Castlevania.
Nice. Is that it for you, Joe?
I think so.
I like to pull up my Hogib just to make sure I have the count right, at the very least. So that's what I have done here today. The count for me is 19 games. Spoilers. Yeah, that's actually about right. So I beat Stranger of Paradise. Stranger of Paradise.
Chaos today.
And Hooters Road Trip. And I'm in a funk, man, where I'm like, I don't want to play what I'm supposed to play. It's weird. I don't want it to end.
Well, you can bring that up with your fucking therapist, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Get your fucking games done, you bitch!
I mean, you
said
could.
Nicely.
What do you? I think you're up on.
Wait, he said nicely. Is that like the thing where it's like, it's fucking Dumbledore being like, Harry, did you put your name in the Goblet of Fire? Dumbledore said calmly, and then it cuts to the movie. He's like, Harry, did you put your name in the Goblet of Fire?
Yeah, that's exactly what that is. So, I mean, the one I'm working on now is Parasite Eve 3, just because I did that while I was on vacation, even though that one's not really due next.
Yeah.
How was Disney?
Tell us
about it.
Podcasting.
Yeah, it was fun. There was a pretty funny moment where I'll do this. This will be where we can end, I guess. 'Cause normally this is our fuck around episode, but we did too much of that earlier. But yeah, we went to Disneyland. It's our tradition to go when we have a newborn child who won't remember anything. We generally go, and
you take him in line for everything, and you get to the front of the line. It's like, sorry, he's too small to ride. You're like, what the fuck?
Who didn't go on rides? Did you make Alex not go on any rides?
We did child swap, so we were able to both do them.
I was gonna say you're gonna give him shaken baby syndrome on the fucking roller coasters on that shit, dude.
Yeah, pretty much.
Your first memory will be Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, and I'm
ready for the next.
You're gonna have the brain damage to prove it.
I'm gonna go for the next part where Schweiss goes, "What's shaken baby syndrome?" You go, "It's when you shake the baby and it fucks him up." You're not supposed to shake him.
You mean when I do my calisthenics?
Yeah, I thought the instructions were shake well.
It's not the bottle he takes out. Instead of the bottle, it's the.
Yeah. Hey, so the funny moment that we had though was we're in line for Star Tours, right? And Nicholas, he's just tall enough to ride most of the stuff there. And in Star Tours, he was like, "What are we doing?" And we're like, "Oh, we're gonna go to space." And he starts getting kind of worried about going to space and stuff. And at first he's like, "I don't want to go to space. I don't want to go to space. I don't want to leave Auntie," because we ride Alex's sister. And then we get into the ride, and he starts full on crying, "I don't want to go to space. I don't want to go to space." And so I'm like, buddy, it's all right. We'll come back to Earth real fast. And I finally calm him down, and we do Star Tours, and he's still kind of shaking and kind of freaking out. And then I fucked with him a little more. I was like, "Hey, is that an alien Auntie? Is that a different version of her?" So that didn't help. But then the next day we do Rise of the Resistance.
I was going to say, was this before or after you did Rise of the Resistance? Because
it was before. And then when we went to do Rise of the Resistance, oh man, same thing was happening. He was getting kind of like freaked out, and he was like afraid of Darth Vader because he thinks Darth Vader's scary. And he's like, Darth Vader's up there. And they're like, no, dude, it's not Darth Vader. He's old news. It's Kylo Ren. And he was freaking out because in the Star Tours, Darth Vader like shoves you out into space. And so he kept like bringing that up about how Vader like pushed us into space. And I was like, don't worry, that's not going to happen. And then we get captured. He's starting to get real nervous. And then there's a part in the ride where you like come up onto the deck as you're trying to like escape, basically. And the moment you pop up, you see like out the window, and he turns to me and he's just like, space. It's fucking hilarious. His like lips are way drawn down, like a huge frown. He's just terrified.
I was gonna say because if he's worried about going to space, for the people listening, for context, Rise of the Resistance is a magnitude more immersive in terms of making you think you went to space than Star Tours is.
Oh yeah. It was great. It was so fucking funny. That was like the best moment. Just space.
Like Star Tours is like, it's like a motion simulator where it's like, I guess we're going to space. Whereas like Rise of the Resistance, the entire thing is like, oh, we went to fucking space. Dude. Like,
yeah, it's awesome.
We are in space right now.
Yeah. The only other hilarious moment that we had was we were coming home one night and Jace just like keeps talking, just like endlessly, just like da 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 da. And then Alex's sister is like, Jace, I need you to just stop talking. Like, can you just please play the quiet game or something like that? And then he's like, all right, quiet game at 3, 2, 1, 0. And then like Celeste finishes talking. And then he's like, oh, you're out. Every time someone's out, I get to talk. And then Alex makes like a little noise. And then he's like, oh, you're out too. Every time somebody gets out, you get to talk. And then I'm like, I'm trying to park. And I'm just like crying, laughing. Because like the whole time, she's like, can you please just stop talking? He's like, sure thing. And then just wall of talk. And then I'm laughing. Then he says the same thing to me. He's like, oh, you made a noise. You're out. I get to talk whenever someone's out. I was like, Jace, what the fuck is wrong with you? Can you be quiet,
that's fucking
please?
hilarious.
Oh yeah, quiet game. Oh, you're out. Oh, you're out.
Meanwhile, Nicholas is just sitting next to him going, space. And he's like, you talked. I get to talk.
As Nicholas keeps like staring out into space.
Yeah. No,
You're afraid of the nighttime. Oh, dude, you should get one of the lights. That when you turn it on, it like shoots the universe onto your ceiling or whatever.
Yeah.
And just
that time
Space Nicholas.
when we pulled in, I did like pick him up out of his car seat and I told him, "Hey Nicholas, we're in space." And he like shot up and was just like, I was like, don't worry, it's just the sky.
Was he freaked out by like the Haunted Mansion in comparison, or like?
No, it was all Jack Skellington, and he like was obsessed with it. He loves Nightmare Before Christmas. He's like really into Halloween. So
I forgot Disneyland does that overlay in the holiday.
It's like a 15-year-old goth chick.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, who does not like space.
All right. Well, this is a good place to end. Thank you guys for listening to our list of games, because that's all we talked about this week.
But that should prove to the people that are like, wait, the show's ending? What the fuck? It's like, no, we have like 6 more months of the show.
We have a bazillion fucking games to beat.
Yeah.
I'm regretting it deeply. No. Actually, I'm excited for these. A lot of these, like these Zelda games, man, I am pumped to finally get to play those.
It's been a hot minute since I played Ocarina of Time. So
it'll be good.
Anyway, thank you for listening. We will see you guys next time for hopefully a review of one of the many games that we beat together. Probably Hooters Road Trip. We'll see you guys then.
Live always in the nude.
Walk with your space held high.
All tits are space.
Fuck space.
best part I realized about